Hello, this is Cassie Raitt, the Math Coordinator for Houston County. Thank you so much for agreeing to do problem number 25 on the practice graduation test. Your teacher nominated you because your teacher feels like you understand this material and you're popular, other kids like you, and they would love to tune in to the HCBE website and watch you do this problem. So we thank you for that, and we wish you the best of luck as you make your own video. You're going to listen to me. Listen to the major points that I point out, and then you're going to try to replicate that as best you can. My video that you're about to watch is kind of like a loose script for yours. So hit the major points that I hit and you'll do fine. Number 25 says an equilateral triangle has a side length of 10. The length of the altitude is blank. First of all, I want to point to, let me get rid of this stuff, point to this. This is the formula sheet that will actually be your formula sheet that you will find on the Georgia High School graduation test. Okay? This is your formula sheet. This is how it's going to look. And you will notice that you have special right triangles. Now, here's the interesting thing about an equilateral triangle. If you take an equilateral triangle, like a Dorito, okay? I think Doritos are equilateral. But in any event, if from the very top you drop an altitude, altitudes are always 90 degrees to the base like that, okay, you have this particular triangle, okay? You have two 30, 60, 90 triangles, okay? And so this is something that they like to do. They love to do. They love to show, to get you to show your knowledge of 30, 60, 90 triangles, but they give you an equilateral triangle. You have to know that a 30, 60, 90 triangle is created. Hold on, let's see if this will erase. Yeah. Alright. When you have a 60, 60, 60, equilateral means equiangular. All the angles are 60, 60, 60. You have to know of your own volition to drop an altitude, that altitude hits at 90, and it splits the top 60 into 30 and 30. Okay? So, once you know that, here's the thing, these ratios, x, 2x, x squared of 30. They're always opposite the angles. Okay? 30 is always opposite x. The 90 is always opposite 2x, and the 60 is always opposite x squared of 3. These are ratios that you really should memorize, but even if you don't, the front of your test booklet will have them there, so just know that. Alright? So, it's got an equilateral triangle that has a side length of 10. You're going to draw your equilateral triangle. Okay? Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, my drawings are shaky. This is 60, this is 30, and that's 90. Now, it says the side length is 10. That's 10, that's 10. What do you think happened when you dropped that altitude straight down at 90 degrees? If you said it split it into 5 and 5, you are correct. Okay? All it wants to know now is the length of the altitude. So here's how you're going to do it. Pretend this half of the triangle isn't there. Let me redraw the parts that I didn't mean to erase. Okay? And remember those ratios. X, 2x, and x square root of 3. This one was opposite the 30. This one was opposite the 90. This one was opposite the 60. Okay? So if you look at it, the altitude, and the altitude is right here. This is the one that they want in pink. Pink, purple, whatever that color is. Okay? They're asking you for that length. That's the one you don't have. Which one is x? What number on the side length is x? If you look opposite 30, because that's where you're supposed to look, it's 5, okay? So the one opposite 60 should be 5 square root of 3, according to those ratios. So 5 square root of 3, that's the altitude, and if you look, D is the answer. Okay? Good luck doing your video. Appreciate you doing this. Don't forget to show kids the formula sheet, and we'll have it for you when it's time for you to video. But we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.